Well, it's been a while since we came down here, and we apologize to you guys, our fans of Bands 50 Media. But we come to you again, and I come to you live from Namibia. I'm in the Swakopmund municipality, and it's the Africa Netball Championship that starts tomorrow. No, it's not the Africa Netball Championship, it's the Africa Netball Cup. It starts tomorrow, and Uganda is in this with 8 other nations. That means 9. Then there will be a men's version, but I'm here to focus more on the women's version, which has Uganda in Pool B alongside Eswatini, Zimbabwe. There's a Lesotho in there, and of course there is a Namibia. We play tomorrow. We start with Eswatini at 9 a.m. local time here, which is 1 hour in ahead in Uganda. That means 10 a.m. in Uganda. Then we shall be back at 3 local time against Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has won this champions before. 2015 they did win, but Uganda is a 3-time winner, and we're looking to get to our 4th if we actually do succeed in this week-long championship that will climax on Sunday. Now, our coach Nelson Bogere has all the players at his disposal. Of course, this after the arrival of Sandra Dambirige, who had remained behind because she had commitments at her university, and University, where she had to finish her examinations. Remember, sport in Uganda is about a dual career. You've got to pursue your education as you play the sport. But 4 days we've had down here in Swakopmund. Today, the girls have taken an off day. I think it's a right thing to do because they've trained hard at home. They came here, recovered, and trained. And now I think they have to refresh themselves and regroup their minds as they wait for tomorrow, which is a D-Day for them. I think when you look around, when you move around the Namib guest house where we are staying, all the girls seem to be in hyper mode. Some of them are playing cards somewhere. Nambirige Sandra is warming up because she came in last night, and today, right here where we are, is where she gets the space because now you can access the stadium or the center, the dome, where the MTC dome, where these games are going to be played. You can't access it because it's what you go to if you've got a program to train. But most of the clubs, most of the teams today didn't have a program to go down to the dome to train, and she's just doing a little runabouts with a coach Nelson Bogere. Outside of Nambirige, the team is of 14 girls, and there are 5 forwards highlighted by that girl of Loughborough Lightning in the UK, Mary Nuba. There is the team captain Irene Eyaru. There is Shadia Nasanga. There is Kango Namulumba. Christine, and of course there's veteran, a survivor alongside. It's only the attackers that are survivors from the team that won the championship for Uganda last in 2018. I've told you we've won it thrice: 2018, 2017, and 2014. Now, Narration Anyonga is the fifth forward on the team. Then it's 4 centers. The 4 centers, of course, led by that lady, Margaret Bagala. There is Maseba Tamuliza. There's a Firidausi Namulema and Maseba Tamuliza. Those will be contesting and competing for those slots in the middle of the pack. Then in defense, there is the highlight, of course, is Farida Kandondi. Farida Kandondi plays her trade in the UK. Then she has a girl called Gloria Aya. Gloria Aya is primed as one for the future. She's simply awesome and amazing. Everyone here is looking at her with optimism, and she may get a starting slot because according to the form she comes with this, when her club National Insurance Corporation went to this African Netball Championship, she emerged as the most valuable player, 20 years old, and this is her debut. Her alongside by the center Namulema, it's their debut on the national team. Very young girls that look forward to careers ahead of them, like many others on the team that have done it from years gone by. I didn't tell you, in the center also there is Nakibule Joyce. Nakibule Joyce is in the center. How did I forget this girl? She's one that has come through the ranks, through the youth systems of Uganda Netball up to where we are now. And I think if she goes as is, she's going to be one at this tournament that we look forward to spread the passes around to ensure that the goal shooter and attacker are in prime positions for us to shine against other nations that I'll tell you about in a few minutes to come. I'm still talking Team Uganda. I was telling you about the defense. There's Hamisha Muhammad in there. I've told you there's Florida Kandondi, there's Gloria Aya in there, and of course there's Nambirige, Sandra, who walked in last night, and then there is a Christine Nachito. There's a lot of competition. If you ask me of the starting seven tomorrow, I can tell you, surely I can tell you that Mary Nuba will start this game at shooter position. I'll tell you Margaret Bagara will start somewhere in the center. I'll tell you Farida Kandondi will play defense with Gloria Aya. Then in the middle of the park, the extra two will be for me Nakibule, one ended a we or we D, but preferably we A. Then there will be a massive Atamuliza to play we D. But of course, if the coach finds it right and things are not working as per plan, be sure you will see Sandra Nambirike coming one of the especially the we D, because she's a versatile player who can play in any position when and if the team actually wants her to. I think that will be, those are the five. I've told you Farida Kandondi at the back. I've told you Gloria Aya at the back. Those are the two, the goalkeeper and goal defender. Then I've told you Margaret Bagara will be in the center. I've told you Nakibule will be on the WA. I've told you Masi Batamliza will be on the WD, which is the wing defense. Then to partner with Mary Nuba, he's going to be team captain Irene Ayaro. So we've got all the girls that are on the front can actually come in and shine anytime and any day. We're playing Eswatini at 9 a.m. local time. Then we shall come back in the afternoon and play against Zimbabwe at 3 p.m. local time. Those are two games you think that we shall negotiate. Then we shall have a rest day on Tuesday. We shall come back on Wednesday to play Namibia, and then we'll complete our group against Lesotho. By then, I think we shall have secured our place into the next round of games, which we want to go to as position number one, because Group B is tough and awesome. Tell you what, Zambia are the reigning champions. They won the 2023 edition that Uganda didn't play at. And there is also in that group South Africa, there is Kenya, and there is it's a Group B has oh gosh, it's four nations: Kenya, Zambia, Malawi, and South Africa. For me, that's the group of death without a doubt. That means for me, if I was if I was any of these Ugandan girls, I'd make sure that we take care of business early in our group so that we get enough rest. Remember, we are playing a game more than Group B, because our group is of 5 teams, yet Group B is of 4 teams. But Group B has Malawi, as Zambia as the champions, as South Africa. Those are top teams that you've got to be at your best to come and negotiate. There is a Kenya in there, and you know it's going to be a very, very tough game for us. But on the overall, Namibia is a great nation for us. The weather is not as terrific as we actually thought. Everything seems to be moving right. It becomes a little cold in the night, but that is something that happens everywhere you go, as long as there is a desert in the vicinity. There's a desert and there's an ocean. Yesterday we went. There was a visit to the coast, and it's the Atlantic that we actually go to touch the waters of the Atlantic. Few Ugandans never get a chance to touch the waters of the Atlantic. We did so because of coming down here to Namibia, where the Africa Netball Cup gets underway tomorrow. For all the highlights and the updates about how Team Uganda is performing and all the interviews from the girls, be sure you will have to find them here, and you will not be disappointed by the service we are going to offer. John Burns Center for a while.